All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to pick back up with number 55. Okay, number 55 from the final exam review. Here it is if you want to take a look at it. I'll be writing it down. You need to write the problem down again. You got to rewrite it. The square root of 6k plus 12 equals k plus 2. Well, this is going to give us some real fun challenges here. Okay, now, what do I do to make this square root disappear? Bro. Pardon me? What do I do to make the square root go away? I think what you're trying to say is square both sides. Okay, so put parentheses around both sides and square both sides. Now, I need everyone to pay close attention. This math is about to get a little complicated, okay? So when we square the square root, it goes away. And so the left side is pretty simple. Move your pencil over here. You're going to need some extra space. So write 6k plus 12 equals, open parentheses, k plus 2. And then we're going to put another open parentheses, k plus 2. Okay? So what I've done here is k plus 2 squared is what it means is k plus 2 times k plus 2. All right? So now on the left side, we're not doing anything. We're going to leave the left side alone. But on the right side, we have to use FOIL, first, outer, inner, last, to multiply these two binomials together. So we have to rewrite 6k plus 12 equals k times k, which is k squared. That's first times first. Outer times outer, k times 2 is plus 2k. Inner times inner, 2 times k is plus 2k. And then last times last, 2 times 2 plus 4. Alrighty, now we're going to rewrite again the left side, 6k plus 12 equals k squared. And then notice how you can combine these middle terms, 2k plus 2k, that's going to be plus 4k, plus 4. Now let's subtract 6k from both sides, and in the same step, let's subtract 12 from both sides. So put the minus 6k underneath its matching term, and then put the minus 12 underneath this plus 4. Now on the left side, these both go to 0, so you've got the left side set equal to 0, which is what we want. K squared comes up front here. Now 4k minus 6k is negative 2k. And then 4 minus 12 is negative 8. All right, we can sit on here. Thank you very much.
It looks like they have a label for you too.
Oh, great.
These are trash here.
Melissa already brought them. Thank you. All right, thank you so
Yeah,
very
y'all have a
much.
great day.
You too. Bye. Okay, I know our viewers on YouTube must be wondering what that was all about. So we'll pan the camera around to show what the interruption was. I got to do this without getting anybody in the shot. We had a bunch of pieces delivered. 10 of them. So that's why I had to cut the feed. Back where we and we had this down all the way. Okay. All right, sorry for that interruption there, but I had to get the pizzas. It's important. So yeah, 4 minus 12 is negative 8. So put minus 8 here. Okay. Okay. So now you have to think of two numbers that multiply to be negative 8, but add to be negative 2.
Easy.
So
Multiply to what?
they have to add to equal negative 2. The same two numbers need to multiply to be negative 8.
Negative
No.
negative 4, negative 4 and 2.
Negative 4 and positive 2. Did you guys that were over there talking about other issues, did you hear what
TJ and Z.
TJ and Z said? Negative 4 and positive 2. You add them together, you get negative 2. You multiply them together, you get negative 8. So now we can rewrite this quadratic equation in its factored form as k minus 4 times k plus 2. Make sure you remember that's equal to 0. Now, in order to solve for k, you have to set each factor equal to 0. So k minus 4 equals 0, and k plus 2 equals 0. Add 4 to both sides. So one of our solutions is k equals 4, and then here we subtract 2 from both sides. One of our solutions is k equals negative 2. Now, we learned earlier today that we're not quite done just yet. So we need to just jot these down, 4 and negative 2. And we actually have to check real quick. We have to check our work. So we're going to go back to the original problem, the very beginning, and make sure that the statements that we're making are true. So this was the original problem. Let's substitute in 4 for k and make sure that the statement is true. The square root of 6 times 4 is 24. 24 plus 12 is 36. Okay, we're saying that the square root of 36 is equal to...
Quick interruption, just a reminder that we will be back in our normal location for bus pickup. If you're riding a bus, you'll be back in the back parking lot. Thanks.
4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, so the square root of 36 is 6, and 6 does equal 6, so that one checks out. All right, And then here, we're gonna substitute in -2. So we can almost do it in our heads. 6 times -2 is -12. -12 plus 12 is 0. The square root of 0 is 0. And then we have -2 plus 2 on the right side is also 0. So 0 equals 0. That's true. Okay? So we check both our answers. So yeah, the two answers, it's actually going to be two solutions, 4 and -2. Which in the problem, it doesn't matter what the order is. So that's A. Okay, this is a unique class period. We have the pizza party is going to start. So in this class period, we did one problem. Okay, but we'll certainly do more later. And of course, 1 through 54 are already on YouTube. So thank you so much for your attention.